Okay, North Palm family, it is the 15th day. This is the day that we begin our march around the wall of our promises. Now, the number 15 represents a new direction. No longer are we wandering in the wilderness trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what our purpose is, what it is that we're supposed to be doing, trying to figure out God's plan for our lives. No, that's not what we're doing. We are now moving forward as one in a unit around the walls of our promises, so we know where we're going and we're getting ready to possess what God has for us. Now, this is the first day of our march, and the number 1 represents the singleness of mind. That means taking on the mind of Christ. We as a body are coming together as one unit in order to be able to accomplish this. Now, encased in those walls are many promises, many dreams, and they are for the betterment of the kingdom. That's why we have to get into the singleness of the mind of Christ. For you see, in taking on the mind of Christ, we have to take on that spirit of humility. We have to take on the mindset of what does the Father want? It's about His will and not ours. Because the Bible tells us that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. So Jesus already owned the earth. However, He was in will and in line with the Father in order to come to this earth to redeem it, to bring relationship back in order between God and man. So our promises on the other side of that wall are more than just about us, more than just about our enjoyment and our pleasure. We're going to get that. It comes with it. But it's more than that. Our promises on the other side of those walls are tools to equip us in order to participate in what God is doing on the earth at this day, at this time, in order to bring relationship between God and man together again in our region, in our state, in our nation, in our world. And so it's a great time to be us. Now, I want to encourage you, stay united, because that's the key. We are marching together. If you got your own plans and your own ideas and you venture off and you're not with the crowd, I can't tell you what's going to happen because I don't know, but you're not going to be tearing down these walls. So I'm encouraging you, stay together and let's march around these walls. We are one unit, and God is going to do great things. So this is the day that you reflect. Reflect on the promises of God. Reflect on what He's told us. We're not going around screaming at demons. That's not necessary. When they walked in silence because they were confident of who they were, of whose they were, and that what was on the other side of that wall belonged to them. So they didn't have to go around screaming and shouting, "Get out of my city, get out of my land, get away from my promise." They didn't have to do that because they already knew it was theirs and it was going to happen. So what they were doing was they were just silently confident, and they just knew what they were doing. And so I'm encouraging you today, walk like you own it. Walk in silence. Walk in confidence. You ain't got to tell the devil to go anywhere, okay? Because it's just not up to us to have to do that. You just be quiet. You just keep marching in confidence. I'm going to tell you, silence is golden. It terrifies him. It terrifies him. When we're just screaming at him, he's getting attention, and he loves that. He adores that, and he just likes all that attention. So don't even do that. Do not focus on him. Do not give him attention. Scare the hell out of him. It's time to do that. Walk like you own this. Stay together. We are one unit. So keep moving forward and just bask in all the wonderful things that God is doing in you and through you. You're walking in a new direction, and it's a good time to be you.